The version that we did last time was actually going with Londo Bell. So we're gonna be doing independent route this time. I don't know how that's really gonna affect our points too much and all that, but we'll find out. Throw shit over this way. You went with the Gundams, yeah. And for the most part, we still are. It's just a matter of who we immediately run into and how they interact with us. From what I was seeing, we did the Power of Youth in an open door in the other thing, so that's why I was able to kind of discern. But obviously, we still got to figure out our interdimensional situation here. No, this stream is not finished. There we go. Alright, welcome back, YouTube. This time. So I think we did our sub orders and all that shit already. Everyone has at least their basic upgrade. Some guys are liking a little bit more than others when it comes to some of the shit that they have, but that's okay. We are climbing back up in tack points still, so we'll be able to get them little bits and pieces over time. Still, we are in line to get a couple more people pretty soon. Like, the roster is only going to keep growing for a little bit, so things to keep in mind. Oh, I got another community note for some bullshit. What is this? It's just who the original artist is. You be. The more you know. Yeah, that's not surprising. Those kinds of posts always need to get kept in check here. Ghoulie. S3429Y destroyed. The situation is progressing as predicted. It's now imperative to form units and take a plan to the next level. Oh, ominous! Which puts us in scenario 22. Red Earth. Oh god. Damn. Those Xeon bastards just do whatever they want. It's all thanks to that Londo Bell unit. Captain, something strange is happening. It's... Space is distorting. What is this? What's going on? This is our introduction into unicorn bullshit. Report current status. Unknown. All navigation systems unable to ascertain current conditions. Rotating camera to 10 o'clock. Whoa. A red planet. Navigation systems have recovered. Coordinates confirmed. We're in close proximity to Earth. You've returned to Earth? No, it's... That red isn't from the seas drawing up. The seas themselves are red. What? Deployment of units to this sector confirmed. Vessels and robots from Neo-Zeon and Earth Federation forces. And yet they're not from our world, which means that we've transferred to Commander Amuro's world? Calls incoming from the Nadeshko B, Ptolemy 2, and Tuatha De Danann. Apparently all mobile units in that area are contained inside the respective vessels. So they're all safe then. Don't let your guard down. Neo-Zeon and Earth Federation forces are engaging in battle. Call incoming from the Tuatha De Danann. They've deemed that this is their world, and as such, they want to take charge of the place themselves. Let them know that we concur. Neo-Zeon and the Earth Federation forces in battle. I feel like I'm watching the history of our own world from 100 years ago. What's with that fleet coming out of nowhere like that? A new Zeon weapon, maybe? To the forces of the Federation... The forces in Neo-Zeon, I am Commander Teleta Testarossa. Member of the Mithril and Commander of the Tuatha De Danann. Mithril? The mercenary unit hired by Londo Bell? This vessel and its allies have no intention of fighting. We are planning to withdraw from this sector. We hope you Are you serious? You're just gonna leave and not do anything about this? You're Londo Bell collaborators. That means you're part of the Federation forces. How could you possibly not fight against Xeon? We are only collaborating with Londo Bell. We're under no obligation to follow orders from the Federation. Right now, we find ourselves in a unique situation. As a result, our first priority is to ensure our own safety. Captain, what would you like to do? As long as they're collaborating with the Federation, there's no way we can just let them go. Commence attack! Bing, 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 bing. The unit called Neo Xeon is attacking us. They're pretty reckless of them. They have no idea how much firepower we have. Yeah, you're damn right. They fucked up. Sumeragi, what should we do? Should we return fire? If we're not careful, we're gonna get caught up in a battle with both sides. Our only choice here is to retreat. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Where's that attack coming from? It's not from this side. Reinforcements? Here? Oh, shit. They're shooting this way, too. Who the hell would be doing that? Direction, floor clock, distance 8,000. Fleet approaching. Oh, Gamulus. Gamulus. That lead vessel. That's what I saw after escaping from the dimensional rift. The ones who killed Captain Long, their own ally? All vessels fire. Yep, there goes Goer again. All vessels fire. Topple the Yamato and Terran fleets. They don't give a shit. They're just humans. Oh no. Ah! Jesus Christ. The Ozean and Federation forces have been completely destroyed. According to the message from the Yamato, it was aliens called Gamulus that they were fighting. The Gamulus fleet has apparently thrown its own world during the dimensional quake that happened then. All hands prepare for battle. As long as Gamulus is targeting us, we've got no choice but to return fire. Roger. All vessels prepare to engage. Good. Dispatch the mobile units. All mobile units take off. Wait, I was like, we do have him. I don't know where he's at. There he is. Like, still gotta keep Ryoma in the game here because eventually we are gonna get the boys. And he's gonna be like a whole other can of worms for us to have to throw in there. Transforming. All of them are like pre-combined and stuff, so they don't really like transform right now. The Brave units in particular, no. It won't be until later that we get that for like Mazinger and all them too. They released the dolls. Alright, then let's do the same. Yeah, they got Jupiter. Oh god, look who's there, the fucking X2. Jupiter Empire mobile units. That means those bastards were thrown here along with Gamulus. Oh shit, I don't have him out there. Fuck. Whoops. Kincaid, that lead robot. The Crossbone Gundam X2. How can this... Kincaid, now. I know you're there. I knew it. Sabine, you're alive. No need to be so surprised. You were supposed to be dead too, yet there you are. Why are you cooperating with Gamulus? That's a stupid question. What? Destroying the Earth is the objective of both Gamulus and the Jupiter Empire. It's entirely natural that they would collaborate. This is what brought you together. No wonder the Gamulans didn't fight the Jupiter Empire. They were actively cooperating from the start. Mind you, that's not the main reason why I'm collaborating with them. If not that, then what? Sabine, what are you doing? Get a move on! Take command of the Zufus and topple the Terrans. Roger, Commander Goer. Get serious. It's been 3 full days since we were thrown to the other world from the edge of the Milky Way. If we don't get a hold of the Yamato, we'll have no way to get back to our world. All hands, be ready! So the enemy is targeting the Yamato. And us along with it. Please forgive me for getting you embroiled in our situation. It is what it is. We're all in the same boat. The most important thing is that we've got to stop those who came all the way from another world just to expand the conflict. We're quite used to dealing with the likes of them. I'm going to take the liberty of leading this effort. Instruct all robots to attack. Let's break through the mobile units on the front line and cross on attacking the enemy flagship. Roger. All robots, the target is the enemy flagship. Didn't think we'd see them again in a place like this. If they're attacking us, we'll beat them at their own game. Am I back home? He's like, what? What's the matter, Tetsuya? Everyone be careful. The range and firepower of the Gambless vessels exceeds ours by a wide margin. They're enemies of Soji's Earth. There's no way we're gonna let them win. Gambless. Without any warning whatsoever, you've taken the lives of inhabitants of this world. Fine, demons. We'll do whatever it takes to stop you from expanding the conflict to this planet. All other enemies within 5 turns and then kill the fuck out of the fucking ship. Okay. Which means the bigger thing is killing that X2. Yeah. So we were talking about it a lot yesterday, but I wouldn't doubt that some of them could probably go MA mode in the old games. And then they just kind of simplified a lot of that. Because similarly, a lot of them, because they're all different separate units, technically they would all be their own characters. And if they were all in the field, then they could combine. Or do like their own special proximity attacks. But not in these. Just considering how long-winded these games already are, it's probably for the best. Not to mention, it would probably take up a lot of your, like, initial roster in order to just have, like, one super strong combiner unit. Oh, what a pain. Why did they have to put us on a diagonal? And again, it's almost like they did that on purpose. That's crazy. Motherfucker. Oh, and of course, yeah, this fucking back fleet's not gonna move at all. Ugh. Move in. Wait, from there you can't even? Damn. Ugh. Hold on. What is your range for? Okay, no, you're good. I can get Amro in there again in a second, because he's probably gonna have to do a lot of work today. Tap this bitch twice. A red Earth. Didn't think I'd feel nostalgic for a planet like that. The fact that I'm even alive is the result of dumb luck. What should I do with that life? What can I do with it? Smack. He didn't even see that. He came from the bottom up and just slapped him upside his everything. Like, jeez. Amro, go. Woo. $50 more health than these fighters. That's fucked. Yeah, man. Mobile suits have bullshit health. And the funny thing is that he has the audacity to be in a suit that's a medium. He's not even like a paramil size small. And they're rocking about the same health while having like very different mobility and like hit rates. Uh-oh, Tetris piece. This is a bad idea, but fucking I'm doing it. You are lucky I don't have soul. I'm telling you that much for right now. Come on with it, bitch. I got a hyper reloader. I don't give a fuck. To think that now in GBO2 it can finally use this rifle while its funnels are out like that, while boosting. Finally, it can do the real all-range attack. That's crazy. It only took like what? Like 3+ years. How are you? What the fuck? Damn. Bonjo, please. Bonjo, just get closer. Why are you so slow, brother? Can't hit nothing. Can't believe this time around we're actually in the same position as Sensei and Judo and the rest. Yes, and they dealt with whatever problem they faced. We just have to follow their ways. That's scary. You seeing something that big just jump at you with a fucking big ass knife? Hell no. No! He just forked him into the air. Damn, even with that's 19%. Fuck. Neo Zeon and the Federation forces. They're both completely self-serving. And so are the Gamlins, for that matter. Are you already really hungering for war that much? Pissed. That would suck. To have him and Camille yelling at you. I'm surprised they never gave them a combination attack. That'd be funny. Oh, he's already locked in. Damn. And I threw one too. Take that. Oh yeah. Alright, so most of these guys are starting to get enough EXC for their shit. Oh god, anytime you want to get fucking charge, Grandpa, I'd appreciate it. As it is, you do at least have Excel, which means I should probably try to get these guys to work. Get in there, hit somebody. Hold on. Time out. Who's got Spirit? Espiritu. Is that enough for Volume Fire? No. And it's Volume Fire, what do you mean? What are you talking about? That's some bullshit. At least you can pulse laser after this. Another transfer. We've got to figure out that system while also keeping ourselves safe. To keep Gamlas from giving up on bringing down the Yamato, we likewise can't give up on making our way to Iskandar. It's true. Aggression all the way, and just figuring shit out on on the fly. Oh my god. I know that I jacked them up all the way, but the fact that their torpedoes even do that much is Jesus. Just put the ship in there, and all these other guys don't really need to do nothing. That's fine. The girlies can come fight. Fucking Izumi. The world's most fucked up game of volleyball. You don't have enough to do. 2 attacks. Maito! What exactly should we? Pull yourself together, Gain. Wherever Tobi and Judo may be, we haven't lost sight of what has to be done. And wherever this is, there's only one thing we need to do. To vanquish evil. Roger, Maito! We're off! With thugs who shoot first and ask questions later, there's no need to hold back. So we're gonna fight this battle. I'll tell you that much right now. See what kind of defense. We're back. And with Ryoma as well. Now we wait for an opening. All accordion to plan, surely. It's not just winging it the whole time. Punch! I do like the idea that, like, some of the guys that do have second attack, like, more consistently, all we need to do is just do a low-end attack for them to have an opening to do, like, their real shit afterwards, and then they're just good. Kind of gives those extra, like, lower attacks a little bit more utility. An Iskandar, yeah. I would assume so? It all depends, because one thing that's never mentioned is whether or not they've had these conflicts with Gamlos before, or if they just haven't made contact with them yet. And considering how much interdimensional bullshit and like all these overarching like beings that have control over the world that we deal with, that towards the end you would think that that would be mentioned. Getting suddenly driven into Arsenal was like getting thrown into a different world. After all that, there's no reason to panic now. Whatever world it is and whoever I encounter, I will live on. I will survive! Yeah, no, this girl just doesn't give a shit. It doesn't matter. Can I go back to the ship after this and eat? Yes. Alright. I'm killing that ass then. Our biggest enemy here is just not being able to move a lot. Excuse you. Rude. That's okay. We get to counterattack and he might die. Depending on what you're about to do. Get all these bullets out of here. 10k. Yeah, no. No one had to defend shit. The defense was bullets. Meanwhile, Amro's just on the other side of the fucking map. Hi, guys. Smack. Smack. Oh god. Nah, he's dead. With that counterattack too, fucking whatever. He's gonna go down. Hi guys. Well, he's just doing raid behavior. No. I still want the Pez Batala in fucking GBO2. I just want to see how they do that fucking beam ram, dude. This is such a dumb, boxy little shitter. And I'm assuming that in the real proportions, it probably still mostly looks like that. Just because of how big the body is. Like, that's dumb. Yeah, no, like the general sketch for it, from the manga and stuff, it's the same. Pre-chibified, yeah. Yeah, no, you start about getting her. Yeah, these guys are a little too thick. He's not gonna kill these, unfortunately, but they're not gonna hit him either, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Oh, X2 is not interested. Oh, but the shifts are moving. Come on, big boy, you don't want to come over here? Come on with it? No? Shit, alright. That's fine, he'll just have to just do it himself. How fucked are you guys? I'm coming. You best believe. The only thing that doesn't make this more busted is that he doesn't have EXE laser. If we put it on him though, that'd be kind of fucked. Oh, fucked up. Boosting ram attack. Acton's balking rolls. Oh my god, yeah. I fucked up his thing. That's my fault. Oops. Jupiter Empire. To think that you'd collaborate with Gamulus. Damn it! If you want to abandon the Earth, that's your choice. But how could you take part in its destruction? Oh, I killed it. Okay, good. Sabia. Sabia. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah. No, easy peas. One thing I do need to keep track of a little bit more. So something for scenario 22, and Sabine can't be brought over because he's just a crazy shithead. So that part doesn't really matter. Level 10 tackle? Oh my god. It's already fucked that it's obviously gonna be melee based anyway, with if it does have like that boost ram thing where it just gets to hold its shit out like the fucking lance. Like, oh god. Double tackle. So yeah, I mean that would be the thing, right? You had the beam come out, you boost for a certain amount of time and it lets you ram. And then from there, you probably just do a tackle. I wonder how it would even use that as a regular melee then. Just jut itself forward or something for the neutral? That'd be funny. I don't know if it has a saber or not. I would assume not, because how is it going to reach anything? It'd be kind of stupid. Let me see. So yeah, obviously the beam axe is its face. It's got 3-tube missile launcher, a beam shield, which that's silly, and then a beam rifle, which, you know, less silly. It does have arms. Sure. Okay. Oh, there's actually illustrations for the old card game for it too. Wow. That's not bad. But yeah, that's super funny. Oh, it has one worse. An axe. Well, the axe is because of how the beam shape on its face is. It's just considered an axe, I'm assuming. It'd be funny if it just had a little hand axe on top of that, but I don't think that's the case. Oh, I don't even need to do all that distortion attack. Hi guys. Oh, that one didn't get touched. Oh, the rapid rifle. Damn. Smack. Oh, concurs it? So the issue here is that this shitter has that stupid long rifle anyway. Oh, you can't hit her though.
速やかに敵を無力化する。
And oop. Pew, 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 pew. Oh yeah. Oh. How many more turns do we have? We're on turn 3. I think we have until turn 5. Which is not good. Yeah. Loading cat. Bullseye. Tobia was in a Pez at first? That's funny. just run at him, Tobia, it's fine. In fact, I wonder if the shield is actually using the axe's emitter instead, so it just switches between the shield and the axe. That'd be interesting. Ooh, that was a big chunk out of you. Run. You had just regular Excel though, so you can do that. Ooh, hold on. Okita can work a little bit more as a support right now because he doesn't have like charge or anything crazy. I simply wanted to introduce myself. I will end you all when the opportunity presents itself. Whatever. Wait a minute, Sabine, you coward! You can't just shoot your mouth off like that and then walk away! Hey, Kincaid. He's leaving us no choice. We have to fight. What are you thinking, Sabine? Would you really rather see the Earth destroyed than give up your strange obsessions? You can't move a whole lot. Everybody get in the bus. Oops, wrong button. He's doing it. He's just sending it. Also, that means you can just do bullshit. I'm touching your boats. Just think about swinging a giant cruiser with that little cable. Like, what? Huh? Hold on. Hey, he got Excel. Nice. Thank you, Gemfa. Go. I attend the two down. Oh, they don't have it. Damn. Ooh. A little bit. Let's grab these guys up. Get in here. They don't have a lot of starting SP yet, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's what it is. Oh my god. Whee! Hi. I can get you for sure. I can probably fuck up any of these guys, to be honest.
この戦い、互いの船の砲撃で決まる。艦首魚雷発射艦、開け。
Then it better be you.
なんという力だ。
Okay. No. So you don't want to do that. Smack. We're countering.
訪問、発射準備に入れ。発射準備。
Challenge is gonna go down. Oh. How about you? Oh, big boy's coming. Okie dokie. Well, you know what that means. It's time to launch some people. Ah, okay, hold on. Fuck it. I don't even need to do all that, just punch it. Hell yeah. Ooh, that did more than I thought. Actually, hold on. Hold on a second. We're on turn 4. Like, oh, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it now. And also, you guys need to pull your weight a little bit. Oh, you can. Okay. Whee! Hi. I don't even need to do that. Driverless sword would probably be fine. Get in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
さで勝負が決まるわけではない。
ガイ、動輪剣で一気に片付けるぞ。
了解。
動輪剣。
動輪剣。
立て、一文字切り。
人形ごときにやられる私ではないわ。力頼みのデクノボーなど戦いは数だということを教えてやる。
He's over here sweating balls like, oh god.
よし、しまくれ。
Ew, ew. Ewy.
各部とも何の問題もない。
工場長たちの整理の賜物だな。
Oh, so they retreated. No need to give chase. First of all, let's check our status. Still. Wait, so there wasn't anything about him leaving at a certain amount of health, so that's a little weird. A red earth. This ominous redness. Looks like this planet is overflowing with conflict. Okay. Hey, Yamato, why not just surrender quietly for your own good? Their fighting power is much higher than it was when they first escaped from the dimensional rift. If we don't bring our entire army to bear, we're just gonna repeat today's results again and again. I'm well aware of that. I don't have to be told by the likes of you. Sabine, I put you in charge of the mobile units, but if you're not aware of the limits of your own authority, I'll have to rethink that. The ideology of Gamlis already resonated with me. I would never presume to exceed my authority. But Commander Goer, if we continue to fight like this, we're going to find ourselves unable to replenish our supplies. But I knew that! Well, in that case, can I convince you to leave this to me? You have a plan of some kind. I promise you that I'll bring victory to Gamlis, and I'll devote all my energy to gain the Yamato. I'm sure I can get the approval of you-know-who as well. Okay then, get it done, Sabine. If we can get our hands on the Geshutan machine, we should be able to get across the dimensional barrier. And I could gain an audience with the Supreme Leader, so that I can devote myself to the rumored mission of being referred to as a Grand Universe Unification. What exactly is going on here? What's the cause of this? Is that woman who appeared at the end of the fighting on Mars? It seems that everyone who was there could somehow sense Captain Yurika's will. So we were forced to jump on Captain Yurika. She really did a hell of a job on us. What are you talking about, Hilda? We could easily have been wiped out in the attacks by the dragons and the Black Vilcuses. Yurika, I'm sure she was trying to save Akito. It's alright, Akito. There's no question that Yurika's fine. I hope you're right. What happens from here on out is the problem. Akito, if we were cast here by the boson jump, shouldn't it be possible to jump back too? Now that you mention it, you're one of those who is capable of controlling the jump, right? Impossible. Huh? True, it's probably possible to move between parallel worlds using the boson jump, but a means of controlling it hasn't been established. If we screw up the jump, there's no telling what might happen. We'd be lucky if we managed to jump to a world somewhere. If not, we end up dead in the gap between time and space. Alright, so what are we supposed to do? Calm down. Now we can start figuring out what we should do. Easy for you to say. You've already managed to return to your world. Well, I for one can't stand it here. I just can't deal with this creepy Red Sea. They may be creepy, but do you really think it's appropriate to say that about a world that others call home? If something's creepy, what exactly wrong with saying so? She's just asking you to show a little consideration. As long as we're being so honest, your planet is a pretty messed up place too. Being attacked by the dragons and all. What did you just say? Okay, enough of that. In a place like this, let's not waste energy fighting over nothing. Shut up, Soji, nobody asked you. You're so annoying. We're in the situation, so we might as well enjoy it. It's tough to get into that frame of mind, but still. We're not quite as easygoing as you are. come on, don't say that. I'm a veteran of being thrown around. You won't be so sorry if you follow my advice. What do you mean by that? Now that's how a two-time transferee talks. He's been there and done that. Sorry, but I'm not envious at all. You're not? It sounds like a lot of fun to me. Seeing all kinds of different worlds and all. Vivian. All kinds of different worlds, eh? When you put it that way, it does kind of pique my interest. It too, and... I agree. After all, Judo and Tovia had those same sorts of experiences too. And they were a big help to us. I guess that means now it's our turn. And on top of that, they were able to get back to their world. There's no reason that we can't do the same. Ease up. I'm alive. Scum Ricky. Exactly. There's always a chance that the same phenomenon that threw Judo and company out into our world might occur again. And that's why we gotta make sure that we survive. That's the spirit, everybody. Let's all stay positive. Rosalie, how about you and your group? It's not like we're completely out of ways to get home. So first of all, let's stay calm. Sure. Alright, if you say so, Atherin. Listen to you saying things you're not even sure of. Okay, then I'll say one thing that's indisputably true. We're bound to get caught up in the turmoil of this world. If we end up dead, that means we definitely won't get home. That's one thing we can be sure of. Good point. There's something even I can agree with. And there's no way I'm cashing in my chips in a place like this. Godzilla Gundam Kai. Ooh. Feel like constantly looking like a fucking brat. Yeah, what a shitter. Everyone's here, right? Kodai, what's our status? The captains are about to assess the current situation. They must let people know the details of that discussion. And so they're apparently going to transmit the meeting to all vessels in real time. Everybody, stand by and wait for that broadcast. That's Juzo Okita for you. He decided to disclose the information in order to allay everyone's fears. Didn't think this is how we're going to hear about Judo's world. The Red Sea, the combat conditions of Neo Zeon and the Earth Federation forces, and the Gamlins who've been thrown here. Seems like there's no time to rest our minds. There sure ain't. Oh, did someone... No, this is probably just another discussion. I was like, we haven't had anyone... Oh no, that's right, we got thrown into fucking limbo last time. So anyone who was an ace before is getting their conversation now. Congratulations on becoming ace pilot, Rosalie. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Finally, a little recognition of my skills around here. It's about time, sheesh. Yes, I think we're all impressed with you. I, for one, certainly didn't think you would ever progress nearly this far. Damn. You know what, to be fair though, fucking, most of this group tried to pick on Soji and was kind of mean to other people, so I'm not surprised. Right? It's me. I totally get it. But I got it in me. I might not stand out as much as old Hilda, but I'm hanging in there. I'm sure that you continue to prove on this trajectory you could become the best pilot in First Squadron, or even the entire force. Ends up without using it. Yeah, so I maxed out the one that I have. I need to do more campaigns so that I can get more roles to get the dupes. But yeah, someone else mentioned that on Twitter as well. No, perhaps even better than that. You could be the best in the whole dimension, or even the whole universe. The possibilities are endless. They are, aren't they? I'm excited to see where I go. I'm so glad we had this talk, 9. Now I feel real fired up. I'm not stopping until I'm the best pilot the universe has ever seen. Just you wait. Rosalie's determination and focus have helped her already come so far in such a short amount of time. If she can keep it up, who knows how far she might go. It'll be really intriguing to watch her continue to grow. It's also funny because most of the girls from Croissant love 9 because she's also a girl. And like on their own, they actually are pretty agreeable. You just gotta get them out of the pack. Oh, 9, what's the matter? I watched you stop the fighting. You really look fantastic. 9, and she ran. Now that I think about it, that might have been the first time that 9 complimented me. Well, now I guess I can say that at least one good thing happened to me while I was on this planet. An actual compliment, that's crazy. Sub-scenario. Plot dump, maybe? Oh yeah, because of the conference. Yeah. Score-wise. I should have did this first before we did those. Placel and Vivian will probably... Well, Vivian's already an ace, right? I think so, yeah. She's got proud ace on her. Hallelujah. And the money. Who is it? I think Hallelujah already had his. So, yippee. You really didn't have to do this, 9. I feel bad. There's no need to be modest. I got you this to celebrate. Oh, is that? It's the... Oh my god, speaking of him being a fucking weeb. Yes, it's the entire box set of Anime World Masterpiece Collection. The whole series is included. Every dimension seems to have a series with a similar premise, but they all have subtle differences that I'm sure you'll be able to appreciate. I'm scared to ask, but how would you know I like anime? My information network is fairly extensive. But you can rest easy. I respect your privacy, so I promise I won't tell anyone else about what you watch in your spare time. I, really appreciate it. Alright, I trust you, 9. I'm really going to enjoy digging into this. Thanks for getting me this. It really made my day. Anything for that wonderful smile of yours. Aw, she's so nice to him. Yippee. I don't think we have anyone to really customize that we got, but probably in the next part. Oh yeah, I already hundoed him. That's easy peasy. These guys too, to be honest. But who else? Great Mazinger eventually is gonna get an upgrade, right? So that's like Emperor G or some shit. Power part. Extra sight. Save real quick. That one didn't take super duper long. That wasn't too bad. Now it's time for expositional onslaughts. So this would be the third world that the Yamato's been to. For simplicity's sake, I like to assign the worlds the following names. Firstly, we have a version of the Earth in which the seas evaporated. That would be the New Correct Century dimension. We fought the Martian successors in AD dimension, and this one will be referred to as Universal Century dimension. So NCC, AD, and UC dimensions. And now I think it's time I briefed you on this world. Much as your own world, the world of the UC dimension has had its own one-year war, though our histories are quite different. And in this world, it was 17 years ago, or 2 years before the war, that the invaders came. Those would be the hostiles Ryoma fought. While it does seem to be a bit strange that someone from UC Dimension would have never heard of the Red Sea, I do believe we have more than satisfactory explanation for this inconsistency. Please continue, Captain Testarossa. Humans assembled a robot army to repel the invaders, finally exterminating them in a decisive campaign on the moon. It came to be known as the Lunar Conflict. That must be where they used the Getter robots. Indeed, Ryoma Nagare fought in the Lunar Conflict, becoming something of a legend. But just as the fighting ended, he was imprisoned for the murder of Dr. Saotome, a Getter Ray researcher, though he claims he's innocent. 2 years later, a group of space colonies sued for independence from the Earth Federation. Side 3 called itself the Principality of Zeon and declared war. So that's how it began. So yeah, in this world, super robots were made first and were a bigger trend before they ended up making smaller mobile suits and stuff like that, and things just kind of popped off that way. And a key element in the fighting was a new sort of weapon geared towards mass production: mobile suits. Zeon, having already begun development on their suits, gained the upper hand at war. However, the tide turned at the face of the sheer strength of the Federation. Of course it did. The same thing happened in our world. Zeon lost. But it was at this point that a critical historical divergence occurred in NCC Dimension. In the closing stages of the war, Zeon had seen the loss of Solomon, a key strategic point, and Dr. Saotome had fomented insurrection on Earth. Wait just a minute, I thought Ryoma Nagare had already killed Dr. Saotome. It was revealed later that he'd been turned into a host by the invaders. Wait, are they parasites? Invaders have the ability to infect their surroundings. Invaders, I don't know why you would do that. The ability to infect their surroundings. It's true for both organic and inorganic material, which makes for a very likely explanation. I think I get it. So the ones we fought in Enceladus might have melded with the surrounding mecha. The Federation has devoted most of its strength to fighting off Zeon, leaving Ryoma to conclude matters. He fought single-handedly in his Getter robot against Dr. Saotome's force. However, in the midst of the battle, it was discovered that the invaders hadn't been exterminated after all. Faced with the situation, Earth Federation plotted a speedy resolution. Deuteron missile aimed straight for the invaders' gathering point, Dr. Saotome's lab. But as the weapon made contact, the Earth crumbled under the weight of a calamity heretofore foreseen. The second impact. Oh god. So, 1 year war. Fighting off the invaders in space. Meanwhile, the angels just show up. But why second? What better name for an explosion so like the meteor impact that gave birth to our own moon? We're still unsure as to its cause, but its effect shook the Earth to its very foundations. One of those is the corruption of every existing sea. That would explain the Red Sea. While the dimensional quake did manage to destroy the missile, it also managed to release the Getter rays stored in Dr. Saotome's laboratory, scattering them across the planet. The damage was incalculable. And then after which, Ryoma Nagata became a ghost, according to the records. I see. So according to this world's timeline, the dimensional quake caused him to transport into a world more than 10 years after. So the Red Sea thing did happen after he left. But what exactly are Getter rays? They're a variety of cosmic ray. Some say they have the power to hasten evolution. While they can be used as a power source, overexposure to them is wholly destructive, ecologically and biologically. Being the authority on Getter rays, Dr. Saotome's death put a halt to any research on the subject. So the planet is hit by a second impact and Getter rays. Did that end the war? Zeon, despite losing their leadership in the defeat of the Zabi family, still had more than enough strength left to move the war to its end stages. The Federation was spending a great deal of effort towards restoring the Earth, allowing anti-Federation forces to consolidate their strength. And 13 years after the war, created first as a means to aid in the restoration, the elite Titans had taken an increasingly brutal stance towards the colonies. Also, we get the Grips conflict. The internal spat became known as the Grips conflict. While Zeon had reorganized under Haman Khan, so began the First Neo-Zeon War. With Haman's defeat, the torch passed to Char Aznavour, sparking off the Second Neo-Zeon War. The same wars happened in our world, but some of it is pretty freaking different. Freaking different. That's pretty fucking different right there. Yeah, they've even had the same exact names, but they happened in different times here. The Second War saw the Federation at a severe disadvantage, but by using an elite team mainly comprised of Gundams, the Federation managed to destroy the Neo-Zeon leadership and secure a somewhat symbolic victory. You know what's interesting is that a lot of these guys, it seems like they were together when it comes to like the Gundam team, Amuro before the disappearance at the Zek Nova. It's a lot akin to how things happen in UC Engage, in that special feature where they all get like new weapons and shit for their robots and fight like all the old UC villains. But Neo-Zeon's held on to a lot of its strength, which means it's only a matter of time before the fighting starts again. You couldn't be more correct. Neo Zeon is currently laying the groundwork for its final battle with the Federation, all united under Shar Aznabel's banner. He's MIA in our world, him and Amuro Ray. Yes, though Commander Amuro escaped to a parallel universe, he is still alive and well. No reason why the same couldn't be true of Shar Aznable. So the Red Comet's still alive, eh? Maybe his world can help us answer some questions we have about our own. Meaning what exactly? We're not sure whose fault it is or if there's anyone to blame at all. A good deal of the 10 years that spanned Shar's rebellion, the Second War, is lost to us. Indeed, to us it's almost a century in the past. Not an attractive subject to many, aside from a few historians, which of course leaves us in our current situation. We are aware of the actions of the Neo Zeon revenants in those 10 years, and the major terrorist incident afterward. I see. Nimi, I won't mention the Mufti incident here. So, they're keeping it under wraps for him, huh? So in this world, Neo Zeon is winning the war against the Federation. I don't know if I can rightly be called a war. At the root of it all, the 1-year war was a war for independence from the Federation, and because of the Federation got the upper hand, the later conflicts could be looked at as a way of settling the bad blood from the 1-year war. That's all so sad. And now the fighting between Zeon and the Federation is coming to an end. Since the Axis drop failed, we would be more direct, trying to take the Earth by force. 15 years of build-up hatred, delivered in the shape of a total war. In our world, there was the Jupiter Empire. Mithril started as a private military brought to prevent local conflicts, but we worked with the Federation in the face of what seemed to be an indiscriminate attack from Zeon. You must have known your chances wouldn't be good. One doesn't fight in order to lose. I know exactly what you mean. Which means the Red Earth is bound to succumb to human infighting. Years and months turn ill will into hatred. And when it finally boils over, you could hardly call that war. Though blame for some of it can be placed at the feet of the Federation. The rumors of atrocities they've committed, the Titans' image as a Space-Lord Extermination Squad, we haven't forgotten that. The Federation's captain spoke of Londo Bell in the last battle. Who were they? An independent group with the Federation, headed by a Special Forces unit. They played a major hand in securing victory in earlier fights against Neo Zeon. They aimed to bring wars to a close in the early stages while avoiding excessive collateral damage. Among them are Commander Amuro, Judo Ashta, and Hathaway Noah. Some blame. Right? Not a considerable percent, sometimes maybe totally not being censored by their own shit. No sir. They're also the ones who Mithril finds itself in direct cooperation with. So there are some out there who haven't lost their heads with hatred. Perhaps there's still hope. Possibly, but there's talk of them being better used under direction of the regular army. I would propose we touch base with Londo Bell before taking any further action. I'm sure they would be a great service to you. You don't need any help. If we're going to find out more about this world, I believe it would be best to work independently. I'd have to agree with Commander Okita. We've no reason to distrust Londo Bell, but it would be best for everyone if we stayed out of the feud. You're right, jumping into the fray with this level of firepower will cause problems. Understood. Mithril will handle supply for the time being. Are you sure? There's no need to even ask. Though our base being on Earth, you'll be coming to the planet's surface. So we'll be seeing this Red Sea with our own eyes. And about the Gamulus situation, we're glad to work with you on the counterattack. If you don't mind me asking, consider a repayment for helping us out in our fight. Our fate is intertwined with the Yamatos. Until we can all get home, we should think of ourselves as allies. Then you have my deepest gratitude from both me and my crew. The message we intercepted in the previous battle stated that Gamulus forces arrived here 3 days ago. We need to settle this before they drag this world into chaos. This help is more than welcome, but it wouldn't do to drag them too deeply into our fights. But if the Federation knew about this... then shit's gonna get complicated. We get another... Oh yeah, we do. Finding yourself 10 years in the future must knock your socks off. Yes, I guess. I'm still me, though. Not used to wasting energy on it. You sure? It's gotta be people you want to see. It's literally in the past. I mean, who would I want to see? Especially since it sounds like the old man bit it in that battle. It can't be a coincidence that we all ended up here. I'll just stick with you for now. Man, that would have sounded perfect coming from a cute girl. Hey, it was hard for me to say it. But thanks. Glad to have you, Ryoma. He's inactive for now. It's going to be about our timing. She's just staring at him. What's the deal, Nine? Nothing. It's nothing. I want to have faith in you too, Tetsuya. Okay. Aw. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Ooh, another dual sensor though. Don't mind if I do. I feel like I'm gonna make this investment and I'm gonna immediately regret it because it's not gonna transfer over, but I'm just gonna really hope that it does. I'm just gonna really hope that it does. Okay. That doesn't mean that we might as well get our money's worth out of him. We don't, but in other instances, like when we were doing the MP new and stuff like that, the new did also have its shit carry over in other stuff. So I'm assuming that it works the same for that. We'll see. Thankfully, we're still gaining a good amount of stuff because of all the bonuses that we get, money-wise anyway, so it shouldn't affect us too much. Has he always been? Oh no. Ooh. Oh, and it's a leak? MVP screen. Brother! What is happening? There's no fucking way. There's no way! Holy Reddit. Tell me this is real. They made it twerk before, they did it again. Bruh, there's no way. Like, okay, tongue-in-cheek aside in terms of just like them being like, haha, we did it again, but like, bruh. Holy shit. That's fucking goofy. You're already an ace, right? You are two, you are... How many people did I get proud ace? God damn. Good job. We might as well just go to the upper end so we can see who we can get closer to. Are you grade ace? What's grade ace? Is grade ace 90? Grade ace might be 90. Oh yeah. Wait, did they double down and actually put out like a trailer for it? Oh shit. Cyberpunk 2 will not release before 2028. Oh, it is in the works. Oh shit. So we kind of knew a little bit, but it's interesting to have at least a general ballpark of it not being until... Do you know what that means? It's probably not going to happen until 2030. I wouldn't doubt it. There's probably going to be delays. But they are working on it. I'm ready for that shit. Especially after we just like plowed through a bunch of fucking Poland and Boston, yeah. Also, hi Baba. A little toot shakes his butt. Literally kinked. Lord help. Stop. Okay, so we are in our other split here. We're gonna be here for a few more scenarios. At least for 3. And then once we hit scenario 26, we're back there. I did this, be like this. Atmosphere descent sequence ready. Talk to the Danan, Ptolemy 2, and Nadeshko report no problems. The Red Earth. Seems like collapse is approaching on this planet in a different form than it is on our Earth. And in a war between Earthlings, no less. I beg to differ. Kodai. This is between Earthlings, between human beings. There's gotta be a way to reach an understanding. I know how you feel, but it's not working out that way. Yeah, but either way, we've got no business intervening in a war in this dimension. If the balance of power is thrown out of whack, as a result of our presence, this mutual annihilation may end up accelerating. This is different from when we try to use Yamato technology to attack the Martian successors. That's right. The idea that we have to just stand by while the Earth crumbles in the hands of Earthlings. That's enough, Kodai. First and foremost, we need to get through this alive, and get to know this place firsthand. We'll have plenty of time to decide what to do after that. Understood. Now we're going to descend to Earth. Roger. Atmospheric descent sequence starting. The Red Earth. Who knows what we'll encounter down there. Gundam. That leads us to scenario 23. Red Seas in war-torn lands. Red Seas just like they looked like from space. This is truly the blood pond of hell. That's really insensitive, Saburota. It was Curse who said it. This sea would fit in perfectly in hell. Let's get out here. What? That's what we need to do to experience this world firsthand. Am I thinking exactly? While we check the status of the Tuatha De Danann, send word for those who wish to... that those who wish to can disembark. Bleh. Someone said, understanding. Understanding. Conversations. Fuck. Discussions. Exposition. Jesus. So these are the Red Seas, eh? These seas aren't just red, they're also dead. There's not a single sign of life in them. That's right. There are no living things inhabiting those waters. The Earth's ecosystem was completely contaminated by the second impact and Getter radiation. Look at all those old cities out there too. So like, not only did the seas get red, but obviously the tides shifted and a bunch of stuff got displaced and destroyed. Like, yeesh. I confirmed that with my own sensors. There aren't even any microorganisms in this water. When I was thrown into the world of the NCC division, I had no idea this had happened. And it's not just the seas. A large number of Earth cities have sustained damage. It's the same in Japan, where I'm from. Seeing all this doesn't exactly put me in the mood to go on and on about our world. The Earth of our dimension is dying as a result of fighting between Earthlings. It's all just so sad. I'm sorry, I know you're all not here by choice. I shouldn't push this dark mood of mine onto you. Got a minute? Huh? Me? I've been so busy that I haven't introduced myself properly. I'm Lieutenant Commander Shiro Sanada, Executive Officer and Technical Officer of the Yamato. You gotta be kidding. Executive Officer Sanada's hitting on a woman? Don't go equating his personality with yours. If something like that actually happens, I'll reformat my memory. Damn. I'm Kaname Chidori. I'm serving as a tactical advisor on the Danann. I heard that your prowess with all things mechanical from Tobia. Can I have a minute of your time? Huh? I'd like to hear about the AS, which seems to be a special technology out of all the technological systems of this world. I'm really just an ordinary high school girl. I wouldn't be interested in you wouldn't be interested in what I had to say. Even the stuff I told Toby about Gundams was just some gibberish off the top of my head. When it comes to scientific inquiry, gut feelings are important too, so please. I'm sorry, Lieutenant Commander. Chidori has a mithril meeting coming up, so we have to go. Was there a meeting scheduled today? The truth about you was top secret. We had to protect that, even from our allies. I understand. Please excuse me, Mr. Sanada. I hope we can talk again. Kaname Chidori, along with I, Sergeant Sosuke Sagata, will now take our leave. He's taking his role as Kaname's protector way too seriously. Not even letting Exo Sanada to talk to her. Actually, I'm a little jealous of her. Did you say something just now? No? No, nothing. So his name is Sagata? That's right. Why? Sosuke Sagata and Kaname Chidori, Lieutenant Commander Sanada, we've received instructions from the units that landed to come back. An enemy attack? We've got a rescue request from the Federation forces. Alright, get all units back ASAP. Yeah, so we've known about it for a little bit, which is why we wanted to do some rush hour for the movie nights and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of talk about how they really wanted to shake down, so we'll see. We'll see how that all unfolds. Oh, Sion bastards running around doing whatever they please, because even Rush Hour 3 was definitely made during a time. And at that time is not now still. And also, why is Dovenwolf spelled Dubinwolf? And Dubin Rubin? Goddamn, Rakan Dakaran. Yazan Gable, long time no see. Unfortunately for you, it looks like we won. Don't be so quick to declare victory. This is Commander Otto Midas, member of Londo Bell and captain of the Nahel Argama. We'll protect you from here on out. Damn it, I can't believe that the nearest allied force was a Londo Bell. Stop complaining, Jared. Beggars can't be choosers. This is Commander Yazan Gable of G-Hound. We appreciate your cooperation. G-Hound, special unit under direct command of GHQ. You can bet that those guys are also having a tough go of it given Zeon's superior resources. All units will attack Neo-Zeon in collaboration with G-Hound. The Tri-Stars and Echoes will handle the forward action. Ensign Reed, support the Unicorn. Yes, sir. Manager Lynx, we've given you the Unicorn. We have no choice. Don't get shot down no matter what. Don't worry, dying isn't on my wish list either. It's alright, Manager. We'll be here too. Ensign Reed, I'm sorry to cause all this trouble. Don't worry about it. You're a civilian. There's no need for you to overdo it. Still, I'm the only one that can operate the Unicorn. Cardius Vist, head of the Vist Foundation, and my father. I haven't seen him since I was a kid. On Industrial 7, he entrusted the Unicorn to me. The ability to protect Audrey. That's the right attitude. You'll be well protected by us soldiers. And White Gundam. That's the Unicorn, eh? So long as we're not hit with any straight fire from it. Oh god, so I think that's already happened, huh? That kid Judo doesn't seem to be on the Nahel Argama. Rakan Dakaran, don't let your guard down. For the sake of our commander, we can't allow defeat. Those damn guards. Kids draping themselves on the prestige of the Red Comet. Rakan, I'm leaving the front of the Rommel unit. The ground fighting specialist called Desert Rommel. I think we're in good hands. Alright, all your dreaming ends now. You think we're gonna let a bunch of space noise beat us right here on Mother Earth? Be careful. Their mobile suits may look old, but on the inside they've been tuned up. Their fighting abilities on par with cutting-edge suits. I like how they have to make that as an excuse. No war museums here, just a bunch of enthusiasts. All units commence attack. Let's stop Neo-Zeon right here and now. I'm gonna do this. For Audrey. So Rommel, Rakan, and Angelo within 4 turns. Or Angelo. Okay. Does that mean we're not gonna get reinforcements for 4 turns though? Oh boy. Oh dear. These guys are all fresh, and you're not very good. Turned to Johnny Ryan and showed Yazan more, and he was real cooler, yeah. I mean, that's where most of his extra custom units come from too, I'm assuming. Look sharp, Conroy. You too, Captain. Echoes is a group of specialists who can fight on Earth, colonies, asteroids, and anywhere else. That simply isn't an option until our duty has been done.
ジオンの残党を狩るのは我々の任務だ。急所を狙えば
Nagusa.
落ちろ
The Jagan squad. Complete outclassed. Look at this little guy.
それで狙っているつもりか
So, let's look here. Couple things. We need both of them to defeat an enemy. For him and Jared. Later on, things are going to get complicated, and this is where we can get the first of our Merida points, too. So actually, it seems like these and Jared points come easier in this side of the split. Also, Jared being in the custom is wild. Londo Bell, their parent organization is Ayuk. They could turn on the Federation at any time. Kakrakan, Lila, Moir, here I go! For the sake of the Earth, I'll live through this and emerge victorious!
死んでいった者たちの代わりに怨念返しをさせてもらう。
そこか
The claw! Bididididoo. Oh yeah. Oh, he's dead. By a couple extra points. Oh, there goes Jared. And you don't have Excel, do you? Nope. Oh, you do. You do. Good nerd. Oh, you gotta unfold, and that kind of sucks. Fish spider web. Hmm? Oh, hi, little guy. What are you doing in there? I didn't even see him. Oh, he's a for sea tank. Look at this. 10? Brother. Not bad. It's only him, too. I might have to risk this first one, though. This is the first and maybe the last time we fight alongside Londo Bell. I'm really gonna enjoy this. Do your worst, Theon. Try your hand against the great Yazan Gavel.
雑魚がうろちょろと獲物を生け捕るにはちょうどいい武器だ。
Like how he just has his own little squad all the time. Get grabbed. Dead. Bye bye. Okay, well, that handles them. Everyone else has to pick up the slack, though. Alright, Captain. Let's show these Neo-Zeon bastards the power of the Tri-Stars. Gundams aren't the only mobile suits in the Federation. Let's give these guys a taste of the strength of these Jessubs of ours.
執念は買うがそれだけではな頼むぞガリュー
The boys are here.
拝ませてやるぜ行くぜ
It does make me a little bit sad that we don't get to have the just a cannon and all that.
このチャンス必ず生かすぞとどめ
It fucking turned its head. Yeah, yeah. Because they react to intent and shit. It's also part of the reason why you can just remotely call the unicorn through intent too. Psycho Frame in general is just really freaky. It's not only Audrey who's on the Hell Argama. Takia and Mikata are on there too. If there's someone I can protect by fighting, I won't hesitate to pilot the unicorn. you excel? No. Handgun. Oh, that can reach. Conroy.
通らせてもらう
There's a pew pew. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Just like GBO2, that's crazy. Can't see him, he's just tucked in there. Oh.
こちらとて伊達に生き延びてきたわけではない
Don't say that if... Oh, the cannon? Nope.
ネズミが
Rat.
笑わせるな雑魚がうろちょろと
Hey, it's crazy to think. So I saw a really active Humbravi in a space match earlier today. It's interesting that people are like really hardcore practicing the combos with that to try to make it relevant again because of that extra stun and stuff that it got. I wonder if we'll see that more. Probably mostly on space, to be honest. Maybe not in ground. Oh, the beam magnum.
地形ガンダム
It got some damage, and the combos that it was doing was really fluid, but it got interrupted really easily because it doesn't have like offense system or anything like that.
ビームマグナムで
Yeah, so there's a JP post about like why does it get this, and then I mentioned in a new translation it brings its binder cannons forward over its shoulders, and they're like, yeah, what the fuck, why though? Weird choice. There's still something to be said about it having something that it can fire in neutral movement, but even then. Oh boy, you don't have like bullseye or anything. Oh no, you do. It's just really expensive. Yeah, nothing but a tune. I come all the way to the Hell Argument to tie up loose ends, only to find the carnage is still going on. But I'm gonna get the job done. As part of Londo Bell, I'm gonna really let Zeon have it.
ガンダムタイ
Bandai. And... It's not nice. Oh, are those guys a D's? Guys a D. Oh, you stepped out of line real tough, didn't you? Yeah, you did. These guys are gonna have a tough time doing it, though.
Nezumiが死にな獲物を生け捕るにはちょうどいい武器だもらった開けるな
Alien zero in. Accuracy down? I'm not sure actually. It's mostly vitality and stuff that we've gotten in the past. There's probably something though. I doubt there's definitely like unique skills that do. I think Daunt is one of them.
この程度の損傷ならまだやれる。
Oh, that might be morale too.
このドワッジは一味違う。
そんなものか笑わ
こちらだグザ。仕掛ける。急所を狙えば。
Then his use as a 4C tank. That's true.
落ちろ。ここまでやるとは。いざ立て、オンメルの勇者たち。直撃は
I mean, that might be why. Can you hit from there? Oh, you don't have enough focus. Fuck. Enemy units focus. That's expensive though. To be sure, the unicorn really does pack a punch. But can a single mobile suit actually change the course of the war?
艦長ご決断を。
メガリウス砲撃て。あのアフリカ戦線に比べればこの程度。反撃。
Oh, does he have? He's pre-flashed. Okay. I was like, what? He's got flicker on. The flicky.
こちらユニフォーム7攻撃を開始する。頼むぞダリルワッツ。
トライスターの実力拝ませてやるぜ。行くぜ。であ。
このチャンス必ず生かすぞ。
頼め。この一撃で
Hell yeah. Boost.
幕のロンメルとよ。
The famous Desert Rumble. Woo! Brother. They're getting so much use out of that support attack. No, that's moving fire, really? Bruh. Mega Bazooka.
ここはやってみせねば。
Oh, that's right. They gave him like a shortened version of the HML. Old tech. Just, well, this thing can still fuck up shit. It's a ship rifle. A ship cannon, essentially. Boosh.
私にはまだやらなければならないことがある。無駄死にはできん。くそ、届かん。
Alright. Unicorn. Oh, because he's on a cardinal direction. I was like, how is he able to hit him? The fuck? Uh-oh. He doesn't have... Oh dear. That's not good. Not the flicky for safety. Safety flicky. Might as well just move him in then. The zero and's not gonna do a lot of work for us. Stretch. Oh dear. And hydration. How could you do this? Whew. Oh, that was a good one.
ランダムとはいえこの程度でまず手始めにガンダムを叩く
Tengu. Oh, missed. Oh, you can't attack it from range. What? Oh, wow, suddenly. Hold on. Uh-oh. Is it? I might have to risk this. Just kill him!
リディーマースラス戦闘開始する
301 key, god damn.
もちろんそこだ
そんなバカな我がロンベルタイガー
Bye bye, Ramon. Hell yeah. Damn it. I can't believe they beat me to the punch. You guys will have to take it from here. Yes, the whole enemy section is crumbled. Captain, enemy reinforcements are coming. What? Oh, the Grand Seer. Oh, shit. And the Gamulus? What the hell is that disc-shaped ship? It's gotta be a new Neo Zeon model. The Quadwing we fought from Industrial 7 is here too. Looks like they followed us to the Earth's surface. Captain! There's more coming? A message from the Tuatha De Danann. They say they'll give us protection. Captain Testarossa, we heard you'd vanished without a trace. Good to see you, Captain Otto. I can fill you in on the details later. There's one more ship. Must be a mithril ship. If a submarine can fly through space, so can a normal and above water ship. Commander Okita. No question about it. That's a Gamulus ship. So they joined forces with Neo Zeon. The idea that aliens from another world will take part in the war here. Commander, this is... Kodai, don't just blurt out every detail. Everyone! My only objective was self-defense. I had no intention of intervening in this war. However, since Gamulus has joined Neo Zeon, I've deemed it our responsibility to defeat them. Responses have come in from Sumeragi and Captain Hoshino saying that they were in agreement. It says, just as you heard, Captain Testarossa, we're going to join the fight here. Understood. Your cooperation is much appreciated. Kodai, dispatch the mobile units. Roger. All mobile units take off. Yep. The second there's a Gamulus ship, it's over. Reads new type, but just blanked out. That's funny. Yeah, it hasn't. His fuckery hasn't happened yet. He was, but he wasn't really awakened to it until like shit happens later. Captain Otto! It's a relief that you're safe, sir. Tudo, Anne Hathaway. Good to see you, Captain Otto. Captain, that's... Amuro Ray, no question about it. That's the clincher. Now we can definitely do this. Amuro's here? Fuck. Okay. The If the Red Comet can come back to life for Neo Zeon, the White Meteor can come back to life for us. So rescue forces of the Federation have arrived, eh? If only we got in here a little earlier, we could have avoided all this trouble. Alright, let's just focus on downing that new Gundam. They're coming! Ooh. Hi, I'm not letting you get away, Gundam. Marita, don't be reckless. Master, I'm doing this for you first and foremost, and I'm doing it for my sake as well. What? Ow. Ow! With this single shot. Judo's like, what's this feeling I'm getting? Oh, a new Time Destroyer popping out for the first time. What? The horn just opened. What's with that Gundam? Wow, that kid just invoked destroy mode again. Again with that. What? Fuck off. Ugh. Get back in position, Marita. Roger that, Master. Don't leave, it's one suit. Bitch, you go fight Armor Ring. Get in the suit and sit in the ship. I get to watch this time. What's with that Gundam? Jared, you felt that too? That Gundam is different somehow. There's something ominous about it. The two of us have gone up against Gundams a bunch of times. I think we developed a sensitivity to them. I hear that thing is something like a time bomb. I wonder when it's gonna explode. That new Gundam, it's amazing. They actually built that baby while we were away. That's... What's the matter, Setsuna? I can't quite explain it. There's just something about that mobile unit. Setsuna F-Seiei, he sensed the danger posed by that Gundam too. All units, we are now going to unite with Londobel in fighting Neo Zeon, which has joined forces with Gamulus. It's imperative that we make it through this so that we can get back to our respective worlds. Roger. Now that it's come to this, it's time to put up or shut up. Manager, the unicorn, all this power, in my hands. Oh shit. Whee! Meanwhile. Hold on. Judo fights Maria. Huh. Okay. Well, that's awkward, because he's like right there. Where's Marita? Marita's way over here. Judo, go in there first. Ah. No, he's too stubby. Wait for me, Lena. Put it too. I'm coming to see you. You can count on it. For that reason as well, there's no way I'm dying in a place like this. Artivate shouldn't be too bad. As long as you can keep the mobile firing steady and just lead in with that that doggy downswing. Por esto, van.
偉大な勇者の力をその目に刻め。こいつで燃え尽きろ。ブレストバーン。
These little Gamma shitters causing problems? How dare.
攻めの気持ちで行くぜ。いかん、死体が。
Actually, I'd rather these guys heal them off so that they can just move forward. But They all still have their turn expended. There's a bunch of shit over there still. Ooh, you best believe. Also, the Tuatha's just not gonna be able to do anything. It's just stuck. I guess I can move into the corner a little bit and see if they can get somewhere, but probably not gonna be of much use for a little bit. I hear that Neocean has more military power than it did during Axis drop. Char, still intent on continuing the fight, are you?
他人を見下すことしかできない者などに
Gotta get his attack up more. Whee! Oh no, the Zissa. I don't want to hit her because it'll probably do too much, but the ship. The Gamlins. I never thought they'd intervene in this war, even if it was a matter of life and death. Well, we'll beat them at their own game. If only to stop the fighting between human beings. There's something to be said about the fact that with our upgrades right now, the ship is still ultimately the most dangerous thing that we have. The Yamato showing up to any battlefield is like, ah, fuck. What is that boat doing here? No. Oh, land drive is ready. Oh, no, don't land. Don't land. Don't do that. If I really gotta. But otherwise, no. Ugh. And that's without it even using the big boy cannon. Smack. I can help with that. Oh shit. This is so stupid. She gets out and just shoots with her gun. So dumb. Just a fucking style on a bitch. Oh. No. Meanwhile, these guys all gotta deal with a bunch of shit. Oh boy. Persist in the pocket. It's true. Didn't like that. No.
ジオンの残党に負けられるかよ。ジオンの残党め、いい加減に。
ビュービュー。
今までありがとうよ。
相棒. Aw, that's it. The fact that they waited like that long to bring the campaign back to Earth and shit too. That's probably not gonna do a lot. Curious to see how much it does if it does hit. He's gonna count. He might not get a chance. Huh? I can't hear you over the thunder. But Smack.
が倒れてるがネオジオンは偉大な勇者の力だ。
That thing just no longer exists. Up, Tetris piece. The hell? Anti-spiral with a pistol. Why can't other pilots do things with the firearm? Right. I don't know, because it's at least that. I don't know. That still seems silly. Just coming out of the cockpit for it. I don't remember a Chirico did that in 30. Damn on any violence going on here, right? It's a dog fight. Oh, support defend. Didn't end the Z games. Okay. I gotta look back at his finishers in fucking 30 then. Damn. Because they're actually gonna get I think we're gonna get Chirico back in one of these. Yeah, in T. Chirico's in T. Alongside fucking G Gundam and a couple other things. Oh, and Ray Earth too. Hell yeah.
どうだい？イチコロだろう。
Bye bye, buddy. Oh, you can see +1 again. You're on the move. He told you. He's freshly charged on fresh anime, dude. You're not killing this man. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, the squads. Also, the fact that they just have a standing air force in there. Dig at this. Galaxy says to fight the anti-spiral. Oh shit. That's cool. They're so damn big. Oh. If that's the case, then I wonder if that's gonna happen in X. Because Gurren Lagann is in there. We also get Dunbine back in X. In fact, the group for X, there's Endless Waltz in there too. It's got a lot of the crossover with Y. It's so funny that we're still doing this support defend. They can't hit them, and most of the earlier units are all countering. No, not the Zissa. Leave that little shit nugget alone. No, that's mean. He's just got blowed up. Oh. Well.
Koi. ポジトロン化のセット。
Uh-oh.
相対距離速度算出
バッチリだ。行くぜ。
And there goes the other one. Ooh, where is she going? Huh? She's going towards uh-oh. Yeah, she's going towards fucking Bandager. Which means shit. Run, brother. Ooh. That way he can get some more EXC here at least. Actually, if I can bring Bandager closer so that she doesn't engage as far away, that might help us here. Oh no. I don't know if that'll kill it though. But it doesn't really have a high chance of hitting back, so that's okay.
戦争なんて手段が正しいはずがないんです。NTD。
NTD。
この力があれば。
Smack。
これで落ちてくれ。これがユニコーンだ。
Never mind, he's dead. I wonder if he might have his ace bonus still. Do you? Yeah, in fact he's a great ace at this point. Oosh. No. Sorry, it's for the greater like, read? Huh. Dodge. What? Foosh. Oh my god! What are you nuts? Brother. It's for the greater good. Bullshit. It's kind of expensive for him to do it all. Yeah, these guys' hit rates are not super duper great. But I want them to get bumped up because it'd be fun to be able to use them more this time around. Hey, got him. Nice. Good job. Ooh, so that mega particle can't really reach that far. Hanga can still reach though. Persist. Had a lot. Read. Go do something. Ooh, attack sequence is really stumpy. He doesn't have Excel either. Shit. Alright. We'll just leave those guys to it. Grand Sierras. Oh shit. Surely he wouldn't be stupid enough to try to hit us, right? No.
戦闘プログラムの最適化完了。
取り回しは悪いが
Yeah, probably. I think he does have the knife.
ターゲットサイトを
Maybe as a finisher or so.
いけ
Because his lowest thing, I think, is the pistol in this one. That's fine.
こいつで串刺しにしてやる。はあ。これでラスト。
俺としたことがここまでとは。
Judah and Londo Bell, there's gotta be payback for this! That's exactly the mindset that causes this conflict to drag on and on. Why is it so hard to understand? Hold on. If we defeat this, does she fuck off or does she just go nuts? I don't know, actually. Yeah, it seems likely, so I'm keen to leave it alone. We could reinforce this way. Hey guys, I'm here. You can missile launch this guy. Oh yeah. can't do anything over there. There's no river. It's just kind of chilling the Wawa. Very unfortunate. Okita can help with most of this. Huh? Oh, he moved. Oh, excuse you. Hey. Fuck out of here. Be nice to me. Gundam, you've revealed your true self. You in that mobile suit. You're the one who called Marita an Unindustrial 7, right? That kid from back then. You're the pilot? Stop fighting immediately. We've got civilians in here. I'm a soldier. I just follow orders to bring down that Gundam. The fact that you keep doing things like this is the reason this conflict keeps dragging on.
あの白いやつ最新型のガンダムか
The spin. Ow, ow.
なんで分かってくれないんですマリーナさん
Marida-san.
進むしかないんだ
So in this situation, it's
そんなものかバナージ
oh my god. So he does have the game more Marita points for it to get early. Oh, hey now. You don't gotta do all that. Back off. But you can do transform now. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, just Hyper Beam Saber and we'll figure out the difference after. What's the sensation? Is it coming from that pilot? He stopped cold. This guy must have a death wish. You're kidding! I didn't come all the way back here to be killed. Oh shit. Ooh! Scan agent, thank you for the prime. Hopefully you're doing okay. This man is just fishing. Goddamn.
You're a lifesaver
Oh yeah, baby. There are so many people I still want to meet. There are so many things I still want to do. It's got nothing to do with you, bitch. Gonna beat you up. Smack. Hey, yeah.
ガンダムデータ異常か見つけたぞガンダム
Rudder. Uh-oh.
その程度で俺を止められるかよ
Who do you think you are? God, this guy's trying to horn in on us. Do I know you? Don't get so familiar. You're way too informal for the battlefield. Just answer me. I'm Judao Ashta. Judao, the one who felled Her Excellency Hamankar. Gundam pilots. They're all enemies to me. That's an interesting interaction for that. Okay. Armored core. Yeah, I saw that fucking. Oh my god, dude. And like, surprisingly competent for no reason. Like, what? Huh? Stupid.
これが偉大な勇者グレートマシンガーだ敵は焼き尽くす
Uh-oh. Pure stop. Ban. It's not the same, obviously, but it will be in the future. This guy's just gonna get fucked. Get out of here, Angelo. Get beat up, brother. escape.
上の命令で戦うだけの兵士か。
That's true. Get out of here. Punch a hole. Dead. What a horrible situation. There's no way I can face a commander like this. I won't soon forget this hideous humiliation. That purple unit. That's guard captain of Neo Zeon. You're sure well informed, Tetsuya. Yeah, I've been collecting info on Neo Zeon and all. Bullshit. Bullshit. I need to try to engage. You know who can do this? You can. Because I can use Mercy. And you can just hit her twice, right? And just no interference. Does second attack mess up Mercy? I don't know. Last night, okay. Lumao. I fell asleep. I was hanging out with Baba, and then I fell asleep after.
混乱に乗じて好き勝手してくれる。
Let's see if you fell asleep after 6 hours. Oh god. Yeah, just a little bit.
奴のプレッシャーに抗えない。速やかに任務を遂行する。
よし。
気持ちだけが先走っているな。まだやれるならそこだ。行け、フィンファンネル。
フィンファンネル。
捕まったか。ならば。
Ooh, maybe that wasn't enough. Problem. This rudder does not have anything super crazy. Does anyone else have mercy? That's right, 9 isn't an operator yet. I don't know why I thought she would. Jesus. The last person would. You maybe. No. It would be weird. Very convenient if you did, but you do not. You do. Okay. Get cut. Fire Arcade killed the randos on accident.
自分の周りに持ち込む。
Proceeded to get kicked? No. No. Firebomb songs. Into a god in the battle, someone dodged like a res.
負けては私の存在して。
Alright, so that helps. You should be in range now. The Flicky!
4枚羽のモビルスーツ NTD この力があればこれで落ちてくれ。これがユニコーン。
クシャトリア
Yes.
交代する。
Lucky ducky. So one of the other Marita points is defeating her with Banisher. Oh. I can't be defeated now. Marita, retreat. We'll take it from here. But that's an order. I'm not letting anybody die in a place like this. Roger. Marita Cruz, retreating. Good luck, Master. It was that Marita I saw in the Industrial 7 who was riding the green mobile suit. So it's because the NTD is operating, I feel like my senses are much sharper. But what's this? This vaguely uncomfortable feeling. It has the feeling of an oncoming heart attack. Is the ship still... Yeah, okay. You know what that means. Can I hit you from here? Do-da-da.
"戦艦だろうとゲッターの敵じゃねえ。こいつでしまいだ。
Freshly upgraded. Time to throw everything. 遠慮はしねえ。全弾撃ち尽くせ。パパレー。敵は向こうにあるらしい。 Dirty little fucker.
ここはスキューレを使うぞ。
I see you. Pew!
こんなダメージ、へでもないぜ。
僕の前から消えてもらう。トランザムで行く。
Oh my god. I don't know, it seemed like there was something left there. It's okay, Ange can do it. Ange will handle it. Uh-oh.
飛び込むわよ、ビルキス。行け。
ここまでか。脱出だ。急げ。
This is as far as it goes. Garnsiers, retreat! I'm joining up with Marita after we pull out. What do we have? Oh, this poor little single Doga, her own Zulu hanging out like, My chances do not look good. Oh dear. Has he been hit? Yeah, he has. I forget how much of a gap in time there's gonna be between the first DLC that just dropped and the second, though. For why? So it's over, eh? Still, the idea that Gamulus and Neozeon would join forces. Well, you know, we joined forces too. They're basically just the same thing. But all that did was cause the war here to pick up speed. In short, it was a partnership of evildoers? Leaving aside Gamulus for a minute, the conflict between Neozeon and the Earth Federation isn't really a matter of good versus evil. The reality is that, as things stand, this is set to get much worse. Well, since the other side called in outside help, the outside help on the other side better pitch in too. And that would be us, right? At the very least, we can no longer presume that we're uninterested bystanders. We appreciate your cooperation, Londo Bell. It'd be great to fight alongside you guys again. Don't get any funny ideas. Understand that in order to turn this situation around, we need force. Overwhelming force. Alright then, see you around. That's Mr. Yazan, right? Looks like he's back with the Federation forces. Apparently, toward the end, he said something. Well, you know, the guys in the regular army want to appropriate the independent unit Londo Bell and use it as part of their own firepower. So they basically threatened him, and after he saved them as well. Those guys really are shameless. Commander Okita, the situation has changed. It's no longer related to this conflict. I see. In that case, let's contact Londo Bell and join them. After all, the Nihil Argama is also the ship that all of us were on. If Neozeon's sending in ground forces, then we got no time to waste. You okay, Manager? Yeah, more or less. That Gundam must be weighing on his mind. It's kind of odd to hear that Yakuza is going to be... So apparently the delisting is only for the Microsoft store, at least from what the write-up said. I don't know if it mentions Steam or not in there. But that's not super surprising. Microsoft Store in particular is kind of weird with how they do shit like that. Hopefully it's not a mass delisting. If so, then that's really, really ass. I haven't really gotten to play the remaster yet, but I do know that they're planning to put it out on other platforms anyway. I still want to play through it as an excuse to play Zero again, to be fair. But I don't understand why they're doing all this stuff right now, because they still have that controversy with 3 and Kagawa to deal with anyway. Xbox One or Steam anymore. Oh, and Steam. Damn. Well, that's kind of a kick in the teeth. Especially because I'm assuming that one, at least for now, still has most of the other mods and stuff for it too. I don't know. It'd be nice for them to walk back on that, but I kind of doubt that they will one way or the other. Yeah, RGG is digging a weird grave for itself right now with some of their current decisions. Commander Amuro! Chan Agi! Wow, the commander, in the flesh! I'm sorry, forgive me for causing you concern. No problem, it's enough that you're alive and that I was able to meet you again. Quite a relief, right, Chan? It sure is, Hathaway, and I'm glad that you're okay too. The G-Gundam that I was entrusted with, I somehow managed to bring it back in one piece. Chan and Hathaway, they both moved on about quests, or at least they're trying to. Chan, were you assigned to the Nihil Argama after we came down to Earth to search for the Danan and Hathaway? Yes, I was, so that I could tune the new Gundam. That Gundam with the horn, huh? It's called the Unicorn, right? It looks pretty cool. Chan, that Gundam. It's just as the commander surmised. The Unicorn's entire movable frame is comprised of the Psycho Frame. Does that mean that Anaheim analyzed the capabilities of the Psycho Frame? No. The high-ups at the Federation forces who saw that miracle light that surrounded Axis had it created in the hopes of seeing the light again. To think that they'd get involved with Psycho Frame for just such an arbitrary reason. That really is incredible. So it must have even more power than the new Gundam. And the guy there, he's the pilot, eh? Good job, Manager. Anaheim has decided to entrust the Unicorn to you. Does that mean I'm being ordered to fight again? Zeon is going to target the full Psycho Frame Unicorn. It's almost definitely going to be necessary to fight in order to protect it. Just please let me think about it. I look forward to a positive response. Who's that guy over there? That's Alberto Vist. He's an executive at Anaheim, and apparently he's responsible for the Unicorn development plan. And that Banisher, it seems he's not a soldier. He's a student who was living on Industrial 7, and by a twist of fate, ended up being the pilot of the Unicorn. Since he was registered as the pilot, nobody but him can operate the Unicorn. He seems to be extremely gifted. He's got Amuro's seal of approval. He should work out just fine. Still, there's some amount of risk involved. Watching him, he kind of reminds me of Camille. Camille, eh? Where are you headed to, Judo? I'm gonna go introduce myself to him. Bannister, Audrey. This ship emerged unharmed thanks to your fighting prowess. Still, now that our firepower is in place, I don't think you'll have to do any fighting. And that's true, but still. There's no reason for that kind of talk. Huh? Well, I'm not familiar with the details, but wasn't he fighting in order to protect you? You know about that? Only in a very vague sense. I'm Judo Ashta. It's nice to meet you. I'm Bannister Lynx. It's nice to meet you too. What is it? Would you, like to try riding that Gundam? The unicorn? What are you talking about, Audrey? Judo Ashta, the pilot who defeated Haman Karn. The insight and sensitivity that he showed before, he might be able to channel the power of that Gundam in the right direction. It's bio-locked, so he can't do it anyway, but yeah, he would be a more fitting pilot for the unicorn. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Nigel. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. And my pride as a member of the Tri-Stars. I'd be letting them down if I didn't earn this much, really. Pride. It's a real interesting emotion to me as an android. It's something I only see humans exhibit. I don't think that's true. Just look at yourself, Nine. You take a lot of pride in the work you do, right? You're not that different from us humans. When you put it like that, perhaps you're right, yes. The tactical support you provide during battle has really saved our asses a lot, that's for sure. We owe you one for everything you do for us. You're a true professional on and off the battlefield. Thank you. It's my sincere pleasure to help however I can. Oh, read. This is but one step of many. I still have to climb. I have my sights set on far higher things. Your drive is a very inspiring sight. Even I feel like I could learn a thing or two from it. That drive, as you describe it, is about all I have, really. I don't want to be known just because I happen to get lucky in terms of the family I was born into. I want to be a force to be reckoned with on my own terms. I'm interested to see just what that looks like in time. To all the unicorn guys, Bannister! It's crazy. I was just a normal student before all this. The Unicorn Gundam has really changed my life. I think you're being too modest. Surely the Unicorn Gundam couldn't have reached its full potential without you too. I'll take what I can get. It's always nice to hear that from people. Thanks, Nine. I'm not simply being nice for the sake of it. My opinion is based on a lot of important data that I've recorded on you since we've known each other. Data? I don't really recall giving you anything super important. Mind reminding me what you're talking about? It's my understanding that Bannister first got involved in the fighting. What is going on with my fucking thing? Hold on. In large part to protect Audrey, who we'd only just met at that point. If that was on some level driven by love, perhaps I'll have a better idea about not only that, but the latent potential that human life has as well. Judo. What is it, Nine? Do you mind if I ask you about Chan and Hathaway? Oh, so you noticed as well. I've also noticed that this might be a delicate issue. There was a girl who Hathaway had very strong feelings for. Her name was Crust Pariah, but she accepted Char's invitation to become a member of Neo Zeon. In the fighting around Axis, Quest appeared on the battlefield, operating a giant mobile armor. Hathaway was in a sortie that tried to stop the fighting, and in the battle, well, ultimately Chan ended up shooting Quest down. So yeah, it's the other way around in this one. He doesn't have the murder of Chan on his hands either. And how did Hathaway react? He went in a frenzy and tried to shoot Chan. Just then, the psycho frame of the new Gundam that Commander Amuro was piloting engulfed Axis in light. The phenomenon called Axis shock, right? As he described it, when he saw that light, Hathaway became overcome with grief at his own powerlessness and being unable to save Quest. At the same time, he realized that Quest's death wasn't Chan's fault, but rather was because of the war, he said. So that's the reason for the subtle distance between them. Hathaway can't bring back what once was, but he may someday be able to extinguish the memory of Quest he holds within him. That's what I believe, anyway. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? Who is Camille? A guy whose heart was broken in the war. His heart? Yeah, that's right. He's taking a break on Earth right now. I've never actually spoken with him, but he's taught me all sorts of things. That's interesting, because that means that, like, in this case, because of the way that Neo Zeon was operating, they never met him one-on-one, they've just only talked over thoughts. We now have a shit ton of other extra units here. I'm assuming, yep. Other way. Okay. So, in this game, unlike in Y, we have a lot of residual pilots that can swap around with different things. Camille's eventually going to show up again and take on the Zeta, which means that some of the other Gundam teams can take on, like, the Delta Plus and all that other stuff. So keeping these guys all upgraded up is ultimately worth it. And we'll try to put on at least a few skills for some of the pilots. We're not going to be able to go too crazy for now, even with the extra points. Alright, that does it for the baseline upgrades. Skill program wise, yeah, they are. Support attack, but not support defend. Support attack 2. Oh, okay. It's 300 for that though. That sucks. You'll be able to get in there. And of course, Bandager. Banana needs stuff. No support attack. Support defend is still more important to me for that. Skills baseline 203. 218 might be enough. We'll see. Suborders wise. Let's see, it's for score. Get these guys in here. November 20 or 21. Hell yeah. Alright. So we are solidly in the next story split. With that, we got 2 more scenarios to go in the independent action one. And we're gonna have more chances to try to get Gizon and Jared into the fold a little bit sooner as a result. Because they're gonna be cooperating instead of us constantly butting heads at them all the fucking time. I guess that's gonna be the bigger difference here. Sends in the heavens. Oh, heavens. When does... Oh, and then after we get out of the split is when we first get Shinji in them. For Descent from the Heavens. But that will all be for next time. For now, we are going to try to find someone to raid into. I gotta get myself situated here before work. And of course, when we come back, we'll be checking out the new suit in GBO2, which we know is the Destiny. Alright, let's see who's doing what today. It's already almost 4:30. Felt like Dusty was on, but he's also been at it for a little bit. Death and Taxes. I might go say hi over there then. Yeah. That seems like a good bet. Yep. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's see. So yeah, Dusty Socks doing some Death and Taxes. We shall hop on in over there. In the meantime, the usual stuff here. So GS3 GK still recruiting for Gundam Battle Operation 2 clan matches. If you want to hang out in the Discord with the community and get notifications for when we go live, you can also follow that link. Like I said before, we'll be hopping on later on, much later tonight, because of daylight savings and stuff, because of the new banner drop in GBO2. I don't think we're going to be able to spin for it outright, but we will see what that cost is going to be like with that thing kicking around, which is going to be different. And then of course Thursday, Friday, we'll be on a different Super Robot Wars, checking out more of why, mostly the DLC. And until then, be sure to check out our YouTube, TikTok, and all the good stuff through our Linktree links. Still trying to get to 500 on YouTube. Any support with that's always appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Copy and paste one of these array messages. The first one if you're subbed, the second one if you're following, and I will talk to you all in the next stream.